This video is intended for those that are going to be using reporting, using 2D drawings to visualize the issues. I understand some of you need to provide some guidance to some other folks that are not necessarily in Revizto. So these are going to be instructions on how to do that. I'm going to use the wood trusses as an example, but this will work with any 2D drawing for which we have created 3D overlays. The first step is going to be, of course, ensuring that I have all the models loaded. We do have a preset called fabrication models. It generally is updated. The only one I generally hide is going to be the design MEP. You're going to click apply, and that's going to make sure that everything is visible, just so all the things show up. All right. Once that is done, now we're going to jump into the issue tracker. You can click 4 on your keyboard or just click in the issue tracker above. And then what you need to do is to filter by the issues that you need to visualize, right? For most of you, those are going to be my open issues, things that are assigned to you. Because I'm using this example, the trust-related issues, I created this filter that filters by any trust-related issues from the clash testing, regardless of the stamp where they are. So, okay, that filters. We have 43 issues. And now what I can do is I can go into my 2D. Your view is going to start like that. We do have some trade partner review shop drawings. So in this case, I can, let's say, open up this TF1, 2. And as long as I have this pins button, so make sure that at the bottom where you see my mouse, you have the pins activated. You'll see that wherever we have a trust-related issue, the ones we filter in the issue tracker, it's going to show you where those are, right? So you can see 1202 is in this area, 1172 it's here. For those of you that have not used Revizto as much, whenever you see this green square, that means that there's a 3D overlay. So basically I can go in here and overlay the drawing on top of the 3D model. All right, so just a quick heads up there. All right, so what's going to happen, right? We have this 2D drawing. It has the issues that I want to show up. Let's look at another one. Let's verify that things are showing up. Yep, looks pretty good. Several items. So what I can do is I can click on several of the drawings that I want to export. And over here, you see where it says export. So that's the arrow looking up. So you're going to click on that. We're going to export to a PDF. And over here, you can select several options. We have already created issues that match the filter. You could also select another one if you wanted all issues, current issues, anything that we have as a filter in the issue tracker. I'm going to leave the issues that match the filter. What do I want to do? I want to put pins. You can change the size if you see that they are like not too big. And then I generally advise you do one file with multiple pages, but you can make that decision yourself. I'm going to click export. It is going to ask me to confirm if those are the ones I want. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to save that with a proper name. I'm going to say 2025 07-08 BB break trust issues. So just give it a second. What that thing finishes exporting is going to open up the downloads folder. We can open up that PDF and then give it a second for it to load. And now you can see that 2D drawing with the issues working out. So if you have access to Revizto, you can click on these items and it's going to open the issue in Revizto itself. At a minimum, it's going to open it up in the web, right? So you, of course, have to be, you have to log in. All right. However, if you also need a PDF of all the issues, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Revizto workspace. So you go into ws.revizto.com, your search for your project, which this case is going to be Brightview Brick, and we're going to go to reports. I've created this report. This is a public report to everyone. Let's look at the configuration. I'm going to say visible to everybody. And basically, this is creating a report for any items that are open and that have an assignee of Kevin Silva. I've also created a scheduled delivery. So basically, Kevin is going to get an email every Wednesday at noon with the issues themselves. So I'm going to click Save. And let me show you what that report looks like. So I am going to get an email. Also, you can go in here where there's Bell is. I can look at reports and I can actually download the file that I just created. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to save it. And let's open that up. So you can see how all of the issues are there with the appropriate screenshot. You have the ID and you have metadata regarding where the problems are. If anybody has made any comments, any changes, all of it is going to show up. All right, so that's how you are going to combine the 2D drawings with the reports to match the issue IDs. Any questions, don't hesitate in reaching Carlos at the Harkins VDC department. Thank you.